Hi, my name is Shamika Harden. I'm the Family Resource Coordinator here at Woodland Elementary School. Tonight you're joining us while we do a SEL and Chill Family Night. So this family night is focusing on social emotional learning. We invited our families to come in and learn about different social emotional topics. We're talking about our Sanford Harmony SEL program, which is our Tier 1 social emotional learning program that all students participate in, as well as our Title I program. We're talking about grounding and learning about how the brain works when a child is really upset. We're learning about some coping skills. We're doing some yoga and mindfulness activities, and our families will also get to enjoy some dinner and some ice cream.
Hello, my name is Dawn Tarquinio. I'm principal at Woodland Elementary School. Our first station tonight for our family event is our Title I station. So Ms. Bruce, our Title I coordinator here at Woodland, is giving all of our parents information about Title I, our school-wide plan here at Woodland Elementary, and just the ins and outs of all things Title I.
Social emotionally is a big thing because every parent deserves to know how their kids are doing, regardless of where they are. You know, if you've got a GT kiddo, what are you doing for my kid to help them excel? If you've got a kiddo who, I don't know, is struggling in a certain area, what can I do to help them? And that's always a question that parents always have. What can I do to help them? So that's what we want to make sure that our teachers are making it a priority to reach out to our parents, every single parent, to discuss their student needs. I know what I was going to say. Infinite Campus. If you don't already have Parent Portal with Infinite Campus, I would highly suggest that you get signed up with that, because you can always go on there and see your students' progress at all times. You don't have to wait for the teachers to reach out to you. And that way, if you do see something that is of concern, you can reach out to them. All of our teachers do what's called class tag. So if you don't already have that signed up, you want to make sure you're signed up with that. And that's where they're going to provide you with notifications of a whole class or notifications individualized. But there's also this really great messaging system that's with Class Tag this year, to where it's like texting, and you can text and they can text with you. But highly encourage, if you're not already on that, and Infinite Campus Parent Portal, to make sure you sign up for that, because you can always keep tabs on how your kids are doing through there. So progress reports are sent home, the paper copies with the kids, in the middle of the 9 weeks. And then same thing with report cards, they're also sent home. But again, that parent portal is so important for you to be able to have continuous notifications of how your students are doing. And then that's okay. I am our Title I coordinator here at Woodland. So if you have any questions regarding Title I or the programs we're using, or if you're willing to help me out and be a parent representative just for input on how we're doing with our Title I practices, please let me know, because truly the more input I can get from you guys, the better. Because I feel like a lot of times here at the schools, we make the decisions based on what we know and based on the goals that we've set for our school. But as stakeholders outside of the school, you know your children best and you know what works best for them. And we would want that input to be able to make those decisions. And then Miss Wyatt, she's a director of federal programs at the central office. So if you have any questions, she's always available. She's highly intelligent, and she has so many answers about Infinite Campus and Title I that she's a great resource as well. And she's been there for a few years now.
Different roles, yeah.
Yeah. So again, if you have any questions regarding Title I, please let me know. If you're willing to help me out with being a parent rep, I would love that. But like I said, I'm not very long-winded, so I won't keep you hostage for too long about Title I. Yeah, if you have any questions, please just let me know.
But I'm going to explain to you what they do. So our brainstem down here, it keeps us alive. It physically keeps us alive. It helps us breathe, it helps us move, it helps us do things. And so does our limbic system. And these two parts together are called our emotional part of our brain. And the emotional part of our brain is like a guard dog. Do you all have dogs at home?
Yes.
We have a bunch.
You have a bunch of dogs? You have 3 dogs. Okay?
Yeah, I have 2 dogs.
Okay. Does everybody know what happens whenever a car's coming up your driveway and you have dogs at home?
They're going to be barking, noisy.
They're going to be barking. They're noisy, right? What are they saying? What do you think they're saying?
Back off.
back off. This is our house. Or are they coming to you like, why aren't you getting up and doing something when the mailman comes? They're like, Mom, we're brother. Hello, someone's coming in our space. Right?
Or stay off my territory.
Stay off.
Or stay
Yeah, our guard dogs, why does our guard dogs do that?
Yeah, that's what's better.
To keep us safe.
Bingo, you got it.
Now.
To keep us safe. So our guard dog's barking and we're always like, oh, stop your barking. But really they're trying to keep us safe, right?
Yes.
Our brain has a thing called the amygdala, and it's the barking dog. It sounds off an alarm whenever we think that we're unsafe. And sometimes when we've been through a lot of things, or we've seen a lot of things, and it doesn't even have to happen to just you. It can be you seeing lots of things from video games or movies, or scary things. And so our guard dog gets all worked up. And so then little things might happen that sets our guard dog off, like the mailman coming. And it sets off the guard dog in our brain, and it starts to make us react in a way or act in a way that we wouldn't normally. Now, thankfully, we were also given a neocortex, and that's the part of our brain that does the thinking and the learning. We call it our owl, because owls are wise. And so our thinking brain and our owl helps calm our guard dog down, right? When the guard dog gets all riled up. Do you have to calm your dog down when the mailman comes?
Yes.
No.
Yes. So you're like the thinking owl with the guard dog.
I'm bored.
Thanks for funding this class.
No, it ain't.
So, we already talked about it. The guard dog sounds, our amygdala senses a threat and sets the alarm. Our guard dog starts barking. Our brain has to process the situation. It goes off. Emotional brain is ready to fight or flight. That means fight it or run away from it.
Fight it.
Could you see where fighting it and running away from it could get us in trouble if a threat really isn't there? If really nothing's happening. Like, let's say I came out of the classroom as you were trying to come in and I spooked you. And then you
Run
went
away.
at me.
Run away.
Would that be good? Or you ran away.
Run
Would that be good?
No.
If you're running away from class and trying to fight the adults at school?
No.
No. It would end bad. Where would you end up?
It's the principal office.
The principal's
The
office?
den.
The den, maybe.
What
There's
is it?
different places where you end up,
It's
huh?
like in Miss Hoovengarten's class.
Yeah. It's a place where people get a calm down. And so their guard dog got too heated. And so then if we have our thinking brain, our wise owl will come in and calm this down and say, you know what? You thought you were scared. It scared you, it spooked you, but really nothing's happening that needs to have a fight or a flight. Okay? So there are ways, I said your brain tricks you, right?
Yeah.
There are ways that we can retrain our brain not to react like the guard dog.
Mommy.
But are there times where we want our guard dog to work?
Yes.
Yeah, like what? Can you give me an example, Cameron?
Like when somebody's trying to steal your house.
Yeah. Or somebody trying to hurt you, or
If someone really is trying to hurt you, you want your guard dog to work. That's what we call survival.
make a threat on you.
If they make a threat or anything, we want it to work. But there are some times where we get spooked and it works too good, and there are times where we just need to chill, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so these are some techniques that we can learn and practice at home to train your brain when that happens. So the first type is mental grounding, and parents, this part is for you. Ways to help your kids calm down whenever they're experiencing that fight or flight or freeze. You can have them describe the environment in detail. So Camden, if you got spooked in here and you realized, oh, that's just Miss Abby, I shouldn't be scared of her. Can you describe your environment?
What do you see? What do you hear?
Hear nothing.
You don't hear nothing, okay?
I see a door.
You see doors, so you have exits.
You smell me?
Blue in here. There's
Don't smell.
Disney stuff
You
in
don't smell
here. So you see how
Mickey Mouse.
Yes, she does, doesn't she? You could start describing the room we're in, and that would distract you from whatever was scaring you. You could also tell me about an everyday activity in great detail. Who can tell me how they brush their teeth?
The toothbrush. Like I brush it with my toothbrush. I try to get this too good.
You gotta get it really good, but it's hard, so you might have to pull out the floss. But do you normally wet your toothbrush and then put the toothpaste on, and then you brush? Yeah. So, see, if you were scared and I asked, hey, tell me how to brush your teeth, you could tell me, and it would kind of calm the situation down. It distracts us. You could use humor, like say a funny joke. You can count to 10, you can read something, you can play a game with yourself.
Well, that's what I because I have a book.
There's also physical grounding. Physical grounding would be something that we physically do to our bodies to help calm down.
Give it to
We could run cool or warm water over our hands.
Yes.
Sometimes just cold water or warm water helps calm us down. We can grab our chair tightly or clench our fist and then release them. And all your focus goes on that and then you release it. You can touch different objects that make you feel good, see what they feel like. This one's a popular one these days. Carrying a grounding object in your pocket. Do you know what we call those now?
Fidgets.
Fidgets. So fidgets are something you can carry around in your pocket if you're not going to get in trouble with them at school, right? You can stretch, you can jump up and down. This is Miss Abby's favorite. Eat something in a savoring way. What does savoring mean? Do you know?
It means like calm,
Okay. It kind of means like savoring it or wanting to save. Have you ever had a piece of cake and it's good till the very last bite and you don't want to eat the last bite because you don't want it to be gone? Yeah, and so you take your time and you're really tasting what the frosting's like and what the cake's like, and you're like, this is the best cake. That's savoring something. So if you got a tasty snack and you ate it slowly and paid attention to the taste that you're tasting, or you could focus on your breathing. You're like, have you ever heard someone say, okay, you're just taking some deep breaths to calm down. Breathe in and hold it and breathe out. So we're doing activities that we have to use our senses for. Another grounding activity is if you get really upset or panicky, I can say, what are 5 things you can see? Can you tell me 5
The
things
American
you can
flag,
a donut.
the smart board,
I can see a
the
flag.
stores,
She's talking to her.
see? Yeah.
See a Mickey Mouse picture.
Uh-huh.
The board.
Uh-huh.
And the happy birthday.
The happy birthday song. Okay. Can someone give me 4 things they can hear?
the heater,
Heater. Good one.
the chicken,
The ticking.
and
Oh, if you pay attention, I just heard something hit the floor, right?
yeah,
Something hit the floor.
a bead,
A bee hitting the floor. You could probably, if you pay really close attention, hear somebody out in the hallway. Okay.
You're your brother rolling.
Let's see. What are 3 things you can feel?
Play-Doh. Okay.
Your Play-Doh. Your fidget.
Candy.
Yeah. So you can go through all 5 senses and do that. And before long, you'll forget whatever had you upset. Or you might not forget what had you upset, but you'll be calm enough, you'll be calmed down enough to deal with it, right? All right. The last kind of grounding is called soothing.
Mommy.
It's saying kind statements to ourselves. So have any of you had a friend that was upset and you had to help calm your friend down or make them feel better? That's happened to you?
had to,
What's something that you would tell your friend to help them calm down?
I would tell her, calm down, it's okay.
It's okay. What if I was your best friend and I had to clip down on the chart and I was really sad about it because I had to clip down? What would you tell me?
have a good idea. You can try your best to quit back up.
Okay, you can try your best to clip back up. That's something you would say to me. So if it happens to you tomorrow, you can tell yourself that. You know what, Camden, you made a mistake. But you can try your best to clip back up and turn your day around, right? So you can say kind statements to yourself. You can think of some of your favorite things. You can picture people that you care about. If you're having a hard time, maybe you're sad, you can picture someone who makes you feel better. You can remember a song. You can say statements like, I can handle this, this feeling will pass, I got this. You can plan to, okay, when I get through this, you know what, I'm gonna have a nice snack when I get home. I'm gonna have a bubble bath. I'm gonna eat a dinner with my family. I'm gonna play my favorite game. You can plan something to look forward to. And you can think of things you're looking forward to in the next week. Okay?
Have
So
my
now, yeah, what?
have to go to somebody's birthday
Oh, you get to go to
This-
somebody's birthday.
this Saturday.
That helps me get through some bad days sometimes when I'm like, ooh, you know what? Hey, moms and dads probably do this a lot. Today was a bad day, but it is almost Friday. Tomorrow is Friday.
That means we have one more day of school.
That's right. All the time, kids catch me in the hallway and they're like, Miss Abby, 3 more days. And we're like, yes.
Now it's
We have
just
something
one
to
more
look
day
forward to.
before Friday.
Before
Then we
the
can
weekend.
have 2 days.
And you get to relax.
Everything I want.
Okay, so that's all of my ideas today. But that's how we can calm our dog down so that our owl can think and act for us. And so as you leave today, you're going to get a folder of some resources and a handout of the grounding exercises that you can take home, because it's important that we practice. Practice makes perfect. You can practice them, find out what you like best, have other people who know what helps you best so that when they're around, they can help you. And never give up, right?
Yes.
All right.
Best calming class today.
Best common class. So, you all now get to go to Miss Jensen's room for your next
Was that
section.
one right there?
So do I have a tour guide that's going to guide the group to Miss Jensen's? So tonight my session was about trauma and trauma responses and how to ground ourselves and really think before we act when we are facing strong emotions. My name is Abigail Ludford. I'm actually a school-based therapist contracted with Hardin County Schools for Cumberland Family Medical.
My name is Allie Noyce. I'm a first grade teacher here at Woodland. We are having our social emotional learning night tonight, and in our room we are talking about mindfulness, having a positive attitude, and stretching and yoga, and how that can help make connect your brain across and help you grow in the social emotional.
I am Amy Hannanen. I am a prevention specialist for Silverleaf. So I present classes at schools around here, 8 counties. So we're just going to do some yoga, some mindfulness, positive affirmations. So, all right, the first thing I want you guys to do is I want you to feel the bottom of your ribs. Like it's going to be down by your belly button, right? That's how long your lungs are.
What?
So, yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, they're like this long.
Right. So what I want you to do is I want you to take a breath in your nose, in here, feel your rib cage, right? Breathe to the belly button and slowly blow it out. So we were talking about anxiety earlier. You know, like when you start getting anxious and things start going crazy in your brain, if you just stop and take that breath in your nose and you like feel down to that rib cage, it's gonna help that anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, now I want you to cross your arms. Right? It's super easy. We all do it, right? And no one thinks anything of it. So kind of be that owl and stretch your neck out.
That hurts.
It kind of does.
How's that?
You can do it slowly if
Yeah.
you need
I
to.
do this in gym.
All right, I want
No,
you to
that's
look.
what every kid has said, that they do it in gym.
All right, I want you to look at your arms, and I want you to see which one's on top, and you're going to flip them. So the bottom one is going to go to the top is going to go to the bottom, and it's going to feel super weird,
It's
right?
harder than it seems, isn't it?
With
Yes.
It feels the same because I do it like.
Yeah. So what happens is both sides of your brain actually start working at the same time. So it releases all those happy hormones. So it makes us feel good. So tomorrow morning, when you guys get dressed, I want you to put the opposite leg in your pants.
Wait, what?
Well, she
Yes.
does it all the time, so.
Okay, put that opposite leg in. So I have a challenge for you then. When you brush your teeth, do it before you get dressed. But I want you to brush your teeth with the opposite hand.
Okay. I use both of my
Do
hands.
it before you get dressed because you're probably going to make a mess.
I can use both of my
Okay.
hands to brush my teeth and right.
I don't know if I can brush my teeth with my left hand.
Yeah, I'm not yeah, I've tried it a few
Can I
times.
just do this?
That might work too. Yeah.
I can
So,
brush my teeth with both of my hands.
can you? That's awesome.
And right with both of my hands.
Yeah. So that's how you step it up a little bit. If you don't want to try like getting dressed with the opposite leg or the opposite arm, because it'll start our day with all those happy hormones instead of all that craziness. Because I'm sure we don't want to get out of bed in the mornings, do we?
No.
And mom has to come in there and like threaten us and be like, get up, you're gonna be late. Come on, right?
Yeah.
So I know, I totally know. So just getting dressed with that opposite leg or that opposite arm, or even crossing our arms, or since you guys are multi-talented with both your hands, try brushing your teeth with that opposite hand and see what it
I can
does.
do that.
I mean, I lied in tennis once. Tennis too.
Yeah. Just don't be dressed before you do it. Okay, because then you're gonna have to change your clothes, and of course it's gonna be the
Just
day
don't
where you're
look
like,
like-
I look fabulous today, and then you're gonna end up with toothpaste everywhere. Right.
I brush my teeth over. I put my face over the sink.
Well, with your other hand, it makes it a little more difficult.
I can brush my lip. This one.
Just try it and see.
Just try it and see. Yeah.
It's a way to make your brain, to use both halves of your brain, the thumb and the pinky, and then
Yeah.
switch. I can't do it very
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. And
There's
if you
been
if
a ton
you
of
go down,
studies to show like crossing the midline of your body
Yeah.
will also help fire
Yeah.
those both sides of your brain.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I've seen that where you like do this, and then you're supposed to like switch them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do it
Yeah.
like streamlined. And
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can do it slowly.
I
Yeah.
know.
And you can also like just yeah.
Yeah.
Because when you get both sides of it, your brain going, like it just.
I had to rub my head.
Yeah.
Can you switch your hands? Can you do it the opposite way? Can you switch? There you go. Try it the other way. There you go.
That's so hard.
It is so hard, but we
It
can do
is.
the hard things.
Yes, we can. We can totally do hard things. So I want to go back to the affirmations. Like, you can take Post-it notes on your mirror. You can take, I have a friend that does a dry erase marker on her mirror, and she writes a new affirmation every day. And say it out loud. I am fabulous. I can do
You
the
can't
hard
write
things.
yourself
I
a
am
note?
beautiful. I am talented. I am
Do it on my
whatever
That's
we want.
okay.
And make sure you say those
You
things
can
out
just
loud.
say it to yourself,
So,
I
right?
like that idea.
yeah.
Like you can just walk around and say, I am awesome.
Yep.
I actually have a journal that I can do that.
So you can even write it in your journal.
Yep. But make sure you say it out loud too.
I do.
Okay? You do. You gotta yell it and let the universe know, because each one of you is fabulous and amazing and awesome and talented.
I'm not allowed to yell.
Okay,
not
well
allowed
just
to yell.
say it with
saying
force.
that.
Just be like, I am amazing. I am beautiful. I am talented. I am all those fabulous things that you are. Right?
Every letter of your name.
Oh, that's a good one.
Ooh.
Do I am Aubrey. A-U-B-R-E-Y. Awesome. Unique. Brilliant. Radiant.
You're really
That's impressive.
Excellent. And yaya.
Nice.
very badass.
What do you know about spaghetti arms?
That you have to be boneless.
You have to be
You got boneless? Yeah. Yeah.
Only if the noodles are cooked correctly.
That's true.
Yeah.
I see Miss Keeler waiting for you guys. So you're going to go right next door and make sensory bottles.
Yep. And there are squishies and self-care books over there, so please help yourself, guys and girls.